Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me and watch this video. Today we will make 3 projects. For 3 basic projects, you can use some leftover paper that you have, and I will go over that. But we will use mini composition book. I bought these in Dollar Tree and they are coming in a pack of 3. Now I will give you dimensions, but you could use any smaller notebook you have. It will not make any difference. So I am gonna go over the process. So we will use 3 of them. We will make 3 projects. I do have some cut aparts which I'm planning to use, and I do have sheets of paper. I will use this sheet for 2 projects and I will use this one for the 3rd. So any leftover paper that you have should be approximately 6 inches high. And the width should be at least 10 inches. This one is 12, but you could use something that is 10 inches. Now, I made a few of these already, and this is how my first set looks like, the first set that I made. So I actually did not use any glue to make these. The only glue used in these 3 pieces, it's actually to put the decoration on the front. But the cover itself, the glue is not needed. So I will cut this paper to 6 inches. So as you can see, I have 3 pieces to cover those 3 mini notebooks. And we will make this really nice and simple. So I am gonna use my board to kind of line this up, but you don't really have to. What we need to do is fold this paper over, but don't crease it. And we're gonna put the notebook on the inside. Basically what I'm trying to do is find the middle of this paper. So if I fold this over, I want the notebook to be somewhere in here, just like that. So that could be your guide. So now I'm gonna position on the middle, looking at the top and the bottom, and I will just fold this over, just like this, make it a little crease. After I have the crease, I will just fold this paper, just like that. And let's burnish. So we have our first crease made. As you can see, this is square. And I didn't give you dimensions. The dimension of this particular one is 3 1/4 wide, is 4 1/4 tall, and the thickness, it's not really 1/4 of an inch. So I am positioning this mini composition book right against the paper in here, and I will create the second crease over here on the top. just like that, just so we can mark it. And as you can see, we have the original crease, this is the second one. So now I will fold this paper over right on this second crease. I will align the paper. And we do the fold. Okay. So now what we created this space for the little spine. Now, this will be the cover. And now we need to score this. We need to score this paper. So you see those two creases. I'm folding over on the first crease, and I'm gonna butt this right against my board together with the mini notebook. And you see where the mini notebook ends, right here. I'm gonna score it right, not against the notebook, but the first space you have. So we do the score, just like that. And that came out to be 3 3/8. So now we can turn around the paper. We're gonna put the notebook. We're gonna trap it like this. And we are putting this side against the board, just like we did previously. And we will score. So I am just gonna redo the score on this side, because this is how we will fold this. Okay, so we got our scores done, and we are beginning to create our wrap, this composition book wrap. And as you can see, we are beginning to create this notebook holder. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna open this up just like that, and we're gonna position notebook this way, because we need to determine what the height it's gonna be. So I'm trying to position approximately on the middle. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna crease it right here on this side of the notebook. And my next crease is gonna be on the opposite side. So make sure that this notebook doesn't shift. And I'm gonna make the crease, the score, right next to the notebook, right here. So when we fold this over, okay, just like that, you can see that we have our scores right here, and that was the spine. So now when we put this and wrap it, you can see that the cover is just a tiny bit bigger than your notebook, and that's exactly what you want. So now we will fold over this way, and pay attention to your ends. And now I will just burnish just like that on both sides, just like that. And here's our first cover. So now it's very easy to put the notebook. You just slide it right here, and this side you do the same thing. You just slide this over. So this notebook is actually removable. As you can see, here is our paper cover, no glue needed. At the same time, you do have this little pocket in here, so you can put something in there. So that's pretty much it. Now we can put little message if we want. I got this one. So any kind of message, we can put it right on the top, right here. So I am just gonna glue this. Just like that. And we have our first composition book done. How easy, how simple, how quick this is, and yet how pretty does it look. So we got one done, and we will work on the other two. So the process will be the same. I will position my notebook on the middle like this, and I will create this first score. So I'm just running my finger across just to create this. Now when I fold that, I'm lining up, so those two pages are nice and straight on both sides. I'm gonna put the notebook, and I'm making the other crease right here on the top. And now you can even take the ruler against the crease you just made, and we will fold this over. Okay, our spine is done. So now we will score. So I'm gonna put this paper just like that. Now we are scoring for the height. So I'm gonna position this notebook somewhere on the middle. So this side you will have about the same amount of paper. And if it shifts a little bit on one side for the first score, that's okay. But the second score, don't let the notebook shift. So here you go. Now let's burnish this. Just like that. Now, when we fold this over, again, against the first score, push it to your board, just like that, and we can run the score right here. So we got our side done. We just burnish this. And now we do the same thing on the opposite side. So the first score, it's going against that, because you see this is your spine right here. So go against that, and we will score right here. Let's fold this, let's burnish, and we have our second one done. And here you go. So now we can place a little decoration, little message on the front. The second one is done. And we got one more left. So again, I'm gonna try to fold this. I'm gonna position this right on the middle, just like that. You could use your board for your first score. So we can fold this. Let's make sure our sides are nice and straight. We're gonna put the notebook, fold the paper to make the second score right here. We fold this over. We're gonna match up the sides, and here is our spine. As you can see, it's perfect. So now we position this way on the middle. We will run first score and the second one. So let's burnish this. We could burnish the spine on both sides of the score. Okay, now we're gonna put the mini composition book right here. We will run the score on one side. We're gonna put it back, turn it around for the second score. Score it right here. Let's fold this, burnish, and now maybe I'm gonna make this as a front. Let's do the other one, and as you can see, no glue needed. I have another piece, but I will trim it on the angle. Right here. How nice and easy this is. And we just made all three of them. So now, if you want to do something else with those, I mentioned to you that you can use this as a little packet, but I have a little paper in here left from previous project. I might want to use this so we can make really small packet. And I'm gonna do a little bit more than 1.5 inches. I am gonna mark it with the pen, or I don't have to. We can actually measure this. So we can make it 4.25. Here is 4.25. We can make this packet. We will apply the glue only on 3 sides. just like that. And you can always tuck something in those two different places. Now, if you want, you can also put little cut apart, which I will use this. And we can put it right here. All right, we got 3 very easy, very quick projects. I hope you liked that. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you did, please hit like button, share, comment, subscribe. All of this really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon in my next one.